And we're recording. Here we go. Ready, Caspar?
Yes.
Cigarettes.
Drugs.
Alcohol. Three things you've probably heard of, but maybe not been offered yet. So I'm here with the help of my good friend and roommate, Caspar Lee. Say hello.
Hi. Oh, sorry. Hi.
What's wrong with your voice?
Sorry.
This short little video is just a little heads up to sort of give you some advice and guidance when it comes to being offered these three things. Now, everyone that I know, and I mean everyone that I know, has either been offered drugs, cigarettes, or alcohol. So Caspar, you've been offered stuff in the past. What happened? Tell me what happened. I want to know.
Well, you know, growing up, you usually get offered drink first.
Yes, I found that too.
Or cigarettes. And then as you get older, maybe you're offered drugs. The first time I ever saw someone my age smoking was when I was like 11.
Right.
And they were like 12 and they were really cool, and they were telling me to smoke as well. And there were 3 of them, but I was lucky enough to feel confident to say like, no, like I don't need that. And I was obviously really scared of cigarettes, as you probably should be, as cigarettes aren't very good for you. And it was quite scary to say no.
Why was it scary to say no?
I think because I wanted to be part of a group, and when you're that age, that's really important. Even if that group is doing something you wouldn't want to do. When
you're in that young stage, I remember when I was younger, sort of around that same sort of age, there was kids in my school, this is in primary school, that was smoking, and I was like, for me, I never even wanted to try it, but there's a tiny little bit of curiosity as to like, why are they doing this? At that age, I was too young to really know what was cool and what wasn't cool. But then you go for a stage, obviously it's sort of more secondary school, like late teens, like early teens, late teens. And I feel like then there's way more pressure on you as a person to join in and do that kind of thing. So when I was offered cigarettes when I was younger, luckily I grew up around a load of guys who were really into sport.
The rugby lads!
Yeah, growing up through school I hung out with the rugby lads. And obviously they're really into their rugby, so they didn't smoke. They were all about like healthy eating, fitness and that kind of stuff. So, and to me, they were the coolest group in school. Whenever I got offered cigarettes, it was very easy to say no. I kind of feel like in today's society, there's a minority of the people that smoke. Nowadays, there's so much promotion for like healthy eating. And
it's cool to be clean. Alcohol is a whole different story, I guess. When you're younger, sometimes you start drinking for the wrong reasons. And obviously, you shouldn't be drinking at a young age. But I know it happens. But I think the thing is to be doing it on your own terms and not because you feel that you need to.
These kind of things, it's never a case of, oh, I want to stick with the crowd, do you know what I mean? I think nowadays, it's so much more important and more respected if you stick to what you believe in, and if you're not ready to try these kind of things, then that's fine. And if someone judges you that, then that's their problem. That should not affect you in the slightest. And
it's not a rite of passage.
It's not a rite of passage. You don't have to do all these things. Have you ever been offered drugs, Caspar Lee?
Whoa!
And don't lie to me!
Drugs include cigarettes and alcohol. And I think the main thing is just to figure out your own stance on these 3 things and just stick by your guns. The whole point of this video is to remind you how important it is to be yourself and not have to do what other people are doing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes you cooler at the end of the day.
Yeah. And as well, like, you'll have so much more respect for yourself, and it shows how strong you are as a person if you can make these decisions on your own. Because to be honest, they're big decisions.
If you do those things a lot, you'll be associated with those things. And if you want to be associated with them, that's fine. But if you don't, that's also fine.
So there you go, I hope you enjoyed this video.
And thank you for making a serious video for once in your life.
That's a very good point. This is my first ever serious video.
Really?
Yeah, but
you did really well.
But you know what? I'm actually very happy with it.
Yeah?
I hope that. That really hurt. I want to hear what you've got to say, so in the comment section below, let me know your experiences when it's come to drugs, alcohol, or cigarette. I want to know what your experiences were like when you were offered these things and how you dealt with that. So let me know in the comments below. What's that supposed to mean?
Like, cool, dude.
Oh, we'll see you very, very soon. See you later.
Bye. Bye.